MoShiach Era The Voice of the Turtle Dove, Redemption, 5783 by Carl Yehuda, Ben-Dovid, based on the writings of Kol HaTorah. There are 7 ways for the beginning of the redemption to occur in practice, with the help of God. We must know beforehand that the beginning of the redemption will come by way of suffering and pleasure, as hinted at in the sentence pangs for Yosef. This is a strong hint that the final redemption is in the hands of MoShiach Ben-YoSef, by the will of HaShem, and in fact will mirror the life of Joseph in stages of unfolding. He has a divine connection to HaShem. He is singled out and shunned by his fellow brothers. In this case it will be some but not all members of the nation of Israel. This is all for him to remain concealed as he does his mission with the help of angels in secret and by seemingly diabolic ways. Things in Israel and around the world become very dark with a famine, with the modern equivalent being the COVID epidemic, causing much heartache and death around the globe. No doubt A.D.A.M is suffering like in a prison, where we all experience confinement and isolation around the world. It will come with the quality of din when the awakening starts from below. The footsteps of the twin messiahs come with pangs, and sometimes even indirectly, just like legal reforms to set the stage for his arrival back to Israel, where the same situation will occur where his brothers will recognize him as MoShiach Ben-YoSef. On the other hand, in contrast, the quality of loving kindness is present, as it says, "He Israel stretched out his right hand, and placed it on Ephraim's head." In this verse we learn that MoShiach Ben-YoSef will achieve the status of Israel, just like Adam and Jacob did. We must know beforehand that during the period of the footsteps of the twin messiahs, whenever there is trouble, help will come, and the help will come out of the trouble, as it states. It is a time of trouble for Jacob, meaning MoShiach Ben-YoSef as Israel with his brothers, but out of it he will be saved. The Gaon, in his commentary on Habakkuk regarding the verse "I will rest on the day of distress," states that this sentence refers to MoShiach Ben-YoSef, and that we should know beforehand that Eretz Israel is obtained by suffering. But in that manner it is definitely obtained. The footsteps of the twin messiahs comes with disturbances and obstacles brought on by the angel of Esau, as well as by Armilus, the angel of the mixed multitude. Finally, however, the angel of Esau will fall into the hands of the angel of Yosef, as we find in the Midrash Tanchuma, on the Parsha Ki Teza, with the help of the MoShiach Ben-Dovid, as happened when Judah saved Yosef, and as meant by the words, "Out of the strong came forth sweetness, and by he will accept the work of our hands." Therefore, God forbid that we retreat when difficulties arise, or when an obstacle appears to prevent us from continuing to work. On the contrary, we must trust that out of that obstacle, help will come to Jacob, and from the straits we will reach the breadth of abundance and divine help.